Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, this video is going to be long-winded and it's a lot longer than it needs to be, but if you look at the bar at the bottom, you'll be able to skip to whatever you need to get to. And I'm going to be redoing a video that I did before. You'll notice if I click on videos and I sort by most popular, for whatever reason, this video solving a 2x2 Rubik's Cube with one simple move has about 2,000 views, and I just made it to help me remember how to solve a 2x2 cube. And I don't even think the video is all that good, and there's been a lot of confusion if you look in the comments. So let's get started on how to solve this a better way. And we're going to start off by learning 3 moves. And if you're going to speed cube, I think these moves are integral on progressing further into cubing. The first one is called the sexy move. It is where you do R, U, R prime, U prime. All the links are in the description below. You can watch this at your own leisure. If I press play, you'll notice the R goes up, U, R prime, U prime, and what happens is the front right column switches, meaning this top and this bottom switch, and it also says the back row switches on the top, meaning these two switch. And you'll notice if you do it again, they swap again. If you do it again, look at that, they'll swap again. And if you do it a total of 6 times, you'll be back to your normal cube. I don't want to get into the mathematics here, but that is sexy move. Don't learn how to solve the cube until you can do that. I'd pause the video or click on the link in the description. The next move we're going to talk about is called Soon. Soon is a move that will make the entire layer on the top all one color. I'll play the move. And you'll notice it makes the whole top one color. The recognition for soon is very important. You need to learn. You'll notice that there is only one corner that is oriented, and it is in the bottom left position. If you learn this move, it's a very simple one. You'll be almost done solving the cube. And the last one we're going to have to learn is one adjacent swapping permutation of the last layer. You can do a T perm, an A perm, an F perm, a G perm, or a J perm. I'm going to click on J perm because I think this is the easiest one, and you can pick any of these J perms that you want it, any of the T perms, etc., but I'm going to pick this J perm because this is the easiest one to do. I'm going to put some parentheses in it to maybe help you break it up a bit. You'll notice it's a lot of RURs. This one's RURF, RURU, then it does an RF, R2, then it finishes it off with this at the end. Obviously, this is a 3x3 cube, but it also works on a 2x2 cube. These are the moves we're going to use, and those are the only ones I'm going to use. I'm just going to copy and paste them and show you how to solve the cube step by step. Once again, this is going to be a very long-winded video, but if you just look at the timestamps below, you can navigate pretty quickly. CS timer, we have a random scramble up here. I'm just going to copy and paste this random scramble, and we will show you how to use these moves. So we are going to use sexy move to make the first layer. Remember, sexy move changes the front right column. I'm going to copy sexy move right here so we can use it a bunch of times. So you'll notice we already have one there, and if I do the move one time, it will shoot that one in the bottom up to the top. And if I do it again, it'll shoot it back down to the bottom. And notice now it is on the bottom, but it is white face down. That's good. I'm going to go to my next one. Notice this is a red blue. This one has a blue on it, so that must mean it goes right down below. I'm going to rotate the cube a bit. and I'm going to run it on this one now. One time did it. Look at that. Not too bad. This one's orange blue. This one's got an orange on it. It's in the right spot. I'm going to rotate again. I'm going to run my move. Notice it is in the right position, but the white is not down, so I will run it again. 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 And finally, it is in the right spot. I'm going to rotate my cube one more time. Now you'll notice that this piece over here is in the top corner. So before I run my move, I'm going to have to do a U2. I need to do that U2 to make sure that it is in the right position. Because remember, this piece down here in the bottom right will switch with this piece right here in the top right. So if I run it one time, it's not good yet. I'm going to run it again to move it back up to the top, and I'm going to run it one more time to move it back down to the bottom. And you'll notice that we have one layer fully complete. You can do this step intuitively. I would personally do it intuitively, but if you're beating your head against the wall and you need some type of like algorithm to solve the first layer, that might be why you're looking at this part of the video. The next goal that we are going to do is we're going to get the whole top to be yellow. And remember, soon gets the whole top yellow if we have one corner that's yellow. What if it is not a corner that is yellow, though? That's what we're going to talk about. For example, in this case right here, we're going to look at this one first. I'll go back and do it again. Let's copy and paste our soon algorithm so I don't need to keep typing it. So here's what you do. If you do not have one corner, this is obviously two corners, we're just going to run soon with that bottom left corner opened. Once again, do we have a corner that is yellow? No, so we're going to run it again. Do we have a corner that's yellow now? Well, no, we don't have one corner that's yellow, but we want to leave that bottom left corner open. So before I run it again, I'm going to do a U2. I'm going to run it again. I have a corner that is yellow. It is the only corner that's yellow. I'm going to put it in the bottom left corner before I run the move. I still don't have it. I'm going to have to move that guy into the bottom left-hand corner with a U2, and I'm going to run it again. Lo and behold, we have the whole top yellow now. For example, if we want to do it on this one, I didn't plan on doing it on this one. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to run it one time because I have no corners that are yellow. I have two corners that are yellow, but since I have two corners that are yellow, I want to leave this one opened. I'm going to run it again. I have no corners that are yellow. I'm going to run it again. I have one corner that's yellow, and it is in the bottom left. If it wasn't in the bottom left, I would put it in the bottom left. I'm going to run it again. Should solve it. There we have it. Now we are on to the very, very last step. Remember how I said we have an adjacent swapping PLL, permutation of the last layer. Adjacent means next to. This will swap two corners that are next to one another. If I click I'm going to copy this really quick. I think I already did. You'll take note that if you look at this J-perm that we did copy right here, which was this one, it's going to swap the ones on the right. It will swap the two corners on the right, and it will leave the corners on the left. And that's what we're going to do. So let's say you have this case right here. Do you have any corners that match up? Do we have what's called headlights? These ones, blue-green, orange-red, blue-green, orange-red. We don't have it. If you have no headlights, you just run the algorithm once, and it will make headlights. You'll notice we have headlights on our right-hand side. We want to put our headlights on the left-hand side, so I'm going to do a U2, and then I'm going to run the algorithm one more time, and I will have a solved cube. Ta-da! That is how you solve a 2x2 using some very, very simple algorithms. Can I go back to this one? This one is already solved. 10 minutes is a lot of beating around the bush with this, but I saw so many complaints from people about the old 2x2 video. I didn't even make it as a serious video. I was just, trying to get a feel for how to make videos and possibly, help myself out a little bit. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to put timestamps on this video so you can navigate it very quickly. I'm going to put all of the links that I've used in this video in the description below, and I want you guys all to have a very good night and like and subscribe if possible. Thank you.